it's Viola. How you doing? I just wanted to quickly go through your website here, go through a couple of your competitors, and then talk about a couple of things that we can help you with. Right now, first off, I love that you have a clickable call to action here, which is great. I am going to suggest that you make your phone number also clickable because 99% of the people that land on your website will be using their mobile phone, so you definitely want to make it easily accessible for them to reach out to someone, especially since they've already found your site, right? Okay, let's scroll here a little bit. Some more clickable call to actions. You got this one scrolling here. Okay, good. More outsource links there. A lot of outsource links. All right. Services. I'm assuming this leads to all of that. Okay. All right. Another submission. And that's it. Okay, good. All right. So Google likes to see at least 1,500 to 2,000 words of content on here. And that's for two reasons. The first reason is because Google has crawlers. They're crawling the content because they're trying to figure out what areas you serve and what services you offer. So the more content you have on here, the more you're going to look like an expert in their eyes. And in addition to that, you want to beat out your competitors. So if your competition has about 1,000 words on here, then you want to have at least 1,500, etc. In that content, you want to have specific keywords that people are searching for. So for example, if you guys had residential services, Covington, Georgia, or plumbing, Covington, Georgia on here a bunch of times on this page, you're going to be really relevant for that search because Google is going to be willing to put you higher up in the search results for more people to be able to find you. So for example, when you do go to Google and you type in Plumington, Covington, Georgia, the first thing you see obviously are the Google guaranteed ads, which are paid ads through Google. Then you got more paid ads here, but this section right here, these three businesses are getting the bulk of the business, right? Organically. And we call this the map pack. It's directly next to the map. If you click on here, obviously there are like 10 more pages of individuals that are doing the same thing that you guys are doing in this area, but nobody goes past page 1 for anything, right? So the strategy to win here is to find out exactly how many citations does the top competition have. And all a citation is really your business name, address, and phone number listed throughout different directories across the World Wide Web. The more citations you have, so for example, if this company has 120, you want to have at least 150 citations, so you know you're outranking them month after month after month, so you can stay in the top 3. Then you have this section down here. I don't care about Angie, I don't care about Yelp, Better Business Bureau, but this company right here seems to be ranking organically, and they seem to be pretty local, high priority plumbing, so I pulled them up here. Let's take a look at them. Their site is pretty basic, not a whole lot to look at, right? Their number is clickable though, which is good. They do have a little bit more social presence than you guys do. And they don't have that much more content, which tells me that you guys have an opportunity to outrank them when it comes to that. They have 2 locations, Conyers and Eatonton, but notice I didn't type that in. I typed in plumber in Covington, Georgia, and they're ranking for that location. So let's take a look at what else is pushing them to be able to be in the #1 spot. So I'm going to hop over to this tool that I use called Ahrefs. It just lets me see the back end of a website, what's going on with it. The first thing you see is a UR, and this is essentially a trust flow with Google. And then you see the DR. This is a power flow with Google. And these 2 numbers are increased based off of something called a backlink. And all a backlink simply is an endorsement from another company with a hyperlink on it on their website. And when somebody clicks on that link, it takes them over to another site, i.e. your site, and it passes power over to that website, and it passes trust flow to that website too. So obviously this is clickable. I could go in here and see what they're doing to figure out how it could work for you as well. But I want to talk about these keywords because this is pretty much what you want to get in front of. Okay, so let's see what keywords they're using so that they are ranking. Okay. We got plumber, Covington, Georgia. So if you take a look at this here, this is telling us that 350 people look for this particular keyword on a monthly basis. This company is in the #4 position for this keyword, and they get 50 phone calls just from this one keyword positioned correctly on their website. Let's keep going. Plumbers in Covington, Georgia. This is a totally different keyword than this one, just by having the word in. So a separate 350 people look for this particular keyword. This company is in the #5 position for this search, and they are getting 34 calls just from this one keyword. So the list goes on and on, but notice how specific what it is that they're looking for. So this is exactly why they are ranking when I pulled up plumber in Covington, Georgia, right? So I'm going to go ahead and hop over. Well, actually, before I hop over to this, I just want to point out the reason why you want to get in front of these keywords is because it's pretty simple. The more people that are going to be able to find your website turns into the more people that are going to be able to call you, and then it's going to turn into the more clients that you're going to be able to land. So this tool here with your website, and the same tool. This is pretty typical for a business that isn't pretty much being marketed, or if you haven't worked with a marketer, this is totally normal, right? But it's just really important to do these three things. Number one, get more content on that home page. Number two, get those keywords into the content. And then number three, getting some high quality backlinks to help you power your website. So I really hope this was helpful. I look forward to speaking with you guys a little later. Have a great afternoon and feel free to reach out.